it's Mike from the Mike James Rock Show, and we are back at Download 2022, and these next two people are going to introduce themselves and tell us who they play for.
My name's Julian, and I'm the drummer for Heriot.
My name's Debbie, and I play guitars and do vocals in Heriot.
You guys are on fire at the moment. We've been playing you non-stop pretty much all this year by the feel of it. There seems to be a new track every couple of weeks. How's the year been for you? Are you actually well? Are you okay in yourselves as well?
It's been nuts. I don't think we've had much time to kind of take a step back and take it all in. But yeah, like we're just rolling with it. It's been incredible. Like we're so happy, like especially to be here. It's been nuts, incredible.
Is it a lifelong dream, or is it just one of those that you want to tick off and go, we've done it now?
It is for Deb. And for me, of course. But
I'm like, oh my God! I'm really, really gushy about it. But yeah, it's a one for me. Like this is the day.
Well, by the looks of it, I've just been looking over your socials. You've been doing a hell of a lot of gigs already this year, so you must be like match fit and ready for the pinnacle of Download, I guess.
yeah, I think we were lucky to do a few like bigger shows in the run up to it that made us feel a bit more comfortable with it. If we hadn't had that, it would have been probably a bit scary. But yeah, like we've been so busy, but it's been so much fun. Like it's been amazing.
You're getting national airplay. I saw photos of you at the Happy Music Awards last week as well. Did you feel like now you're part of a touring circuit for bands, or do you still think you're the outsiders, kind of imposter syndrome almost?
I'll be honest, I had big imposter syndrome at the Music Awards, but I feel much better today. But yeah, like it's wild.
Yeah, it's literally insane how things are going lately, because it's the things that you dream of, and then when you're in them in that moment, it's sometimes hard to comprehend.
Yeah.
It seems really airy-fairy, but it's so true. It's so true.
So is the stuff you're playing now all been done, was it pre-pandemic written, or is it stuff you've been working on during the pandemic and coming out now?
Yeah, around the time of the pandemic, we had a lot of demos that we worked on electronically, like bouncing files to each other, and then when things were lifted, we managed to get together and kind of work on those ideas and form them into what is now Profound Morality. So yeah, it feels like we've known these songs for ages, but obviously it's just come out only a couple of months ago. Yeah.
Have you started working towards the next set of songs, or you're one of those bands that kind of we have to write, then we'll tour, then we'll write kind of thing?
I think we're kind of so new to this that we're figuring that out.
Okay.
There are like, we're never not writing. There are ideas floating around and things like that. Obviously, it's a little bit harder with touring so much, but the album is on our brain, and we were all thinking about the album.
We know it has to happen at some point, but it's finding the time to do it. But there is like foundations being laid, but yeah, it's finding the time to get together again like we did.
Yeah, so you've got the tunes there, it's just need to get them all together, solidify them, and
there's always demos and ideas, but it's getting together to have that time to actually like flesh them out and make them into songs.
Are you going to be touring all through the summer now, or what are your plans going forwards for the next couple of months?
We're doing a lot of festivals.
Nice.
We're doing 2000 Trees, Bloodstock, Dominion, Washed Out, Arctangent. Sorry. It feels like we're going to be so busy. And then we've also got Knotfest, Pulse of the Maggot show.
Well, I did see that you're taking over their Instagram. Apparently, right now.
Right now.
We'll post for that then.
But it's going to be really, and we're also doing a show with Gatecreeper as well. So, yeah, it's going to be a really fun summer.
It looks, from what we've heard of the tracks that you've played, you seem to be a band that can fit into so many different styles. Like you said, you play in Arctangent and 2000 Trees, but then also Bloodstock, and they're three completely different styles of music, even though two of them are run by the same company.
Yeah,
it's just like. Is that the way forwards, do you think, for bands, is to be that approachable that you can play various specific things, or do you still feel it's very pigeonholed in the sound kind of thing?
I don't know whether it's like the way forward for bands as such in terms of like a criteria to follow, but for us it's just naturally found that way because we all listen to all of those different styles of metal. It's a big blended pot of lots of different styles of metal, so hopefully will continue to fit in.
I think we are lucky that we can bounce between bills. We can do a hardcore show, we can do like a Doomia show. Like, it's weird, but we can. It's
Either way, you're getting hot and sweaty at a show.
Exactly that. Yeah.
It's been an absolute pleasure catching up with you. It's always short and sweet of things like this, but thanks very much for taking some time out, and we're going to constantly be pushing your music because we are actually fans on the show, which is a bonus for us, and it's been a pleasure having you here on the show.
Thank you so much for having us.
Cheers.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the My James Rock Show.